So we finally have a true face of the victim of a shooting on Friday evening, a YouTube prank gone wrong, we're told. Timothy Wilks, again, just 20 years of age. We finally can put an image to this young man, and in this video, we'll talk a little bit about who he was, because that was the message of his grandmother, Miss Shirley Berry, to the Tennessean. She wanted people to know that this young man made a mistake, but that he was not some thug, in her own words. He has held a job at Walmart since he was 16 years of age, and he was a month away from getting his diploma in HVAC, which is a great job. I have many friends who are in that industry. She didn't say much about his YouTube endeavors. She knew it had been a goal of his. She did not mention anything about him having a channel. We would assume that he possibly did not. But YouTube infamy, it does not appear, is something that this young man would have been seeking. It also doesn't seem, with everything going on in his life, a steady job, a career path. It really begs the question of why he would be thinking about a robbery. So we have to go back potentially to the fact that it was a in-the-moment prank gone wrong. We don't know. We don't know till we hear more from the other person that was there with Timothy. Now, David Starnes Jr., the person who shot Timothy when Timothy and a friend approached their group with butcher knives, neither he nor Timothy had criminal records. Miss Berry also said that she saw the silhouette of a young man in a car, and even now still thinks that she sees her grandson, and that it's going to be very hard, especially on Valentine's Day, which was a special holiday in the Wilks house where he often wanted to make sure his grandmother felt important and wanted and loved on that day. So we now know who Timothy is. This is the first real information we've had since Friday. And so hopefully all the misinformation about who Timothy is can go down, because everybody covered it. Everybody thought that this was the image of Timothy Wilks, even major news agencies. Thank you for tuning in, and our thoughts and prayers really need to be with his family. This was a kid who had a career path, who had a life plan, who had goals. And as his family is asking tonight, don't see him as some thug or some statistic. But she also wants everybody to know he made a huge mistake, and nobody need ever go down the same path that he did. Not anywhere in Miss Berry's statement did she wish any ill will on Mr. Starnes. Not once. And I thought that was very telling of her character. Thanks, everybody.